Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Should we do the royal bumps?
You blow it out? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Blow. We did it! Good job!
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
I need my cane.
It's 50.
Another one?
Legal, okay, 50 down, your dad said tort, which is legal wrongdoing. Or is it, do you know what letter this is? It's down here. Is that T or is that a P?
It's a T.
Oh, it's a T, okay. It just looks slightly different than the other T's.
I have been in the hotel for a few days now, just sort of recuperating, recovering, resting, all of that good stuff. Today's definitely a day where I'm a little bit bored and climbing the walls. I've had plenty of distraction the last few days. Amber was visiting. My parents drove into town. They're actually staying in the hotel as well. They're out and about visiting family right now. Brooklyn was able to come over and visit me, which was really nice. And yeah, the whole situation here is what it is. It's recovering from surgery. It's nice to be able to take the time and do this and have the downtime. I made the realization yesterday that I think my body is very appreciative of this, not only because of the surgery, but because I've just been go so hard for so long. It's hard for me to switch off and do nothing. So hence why I'm filming now and doing what I can to keep my vlog going in that sense. It's more so for me than keeping the vlog going. I've got plenty of content to cover while I'm here, which is great. I planned it, and that's seeing that come to fruition is satisfying, to say the least. But yeah, taking the downtime is definitely necessary. It's a little disheartening because every morning I wake up, I feel like I'm going to be feeling a whole bunch more better, and I never am. It's almost like because I'm waking up and I've been in one position for so long, my pain is actually worse. That makes sense because I'm not moving. So going on these little walks a few times a day is definitely beneficial. I had to go down to Lucky and get my toiletries because I didn't have any of that stuff when I decided to finally have a shower last night and wrap myself in saran wrap. Super fun. When I first got here and the first day I woke up here, there was a lot more pain and discomfort in my neck and my shoulders and even my jaw and all the way down my sides, just from the strain I'm putting on my upper body, getting in and out of bed and stuff and going to standing positions. I actually had to go and buy another cane. It's the exact same cane I had near the beginning of all this, but I got rid of that first cane because the doctors told me to stop using it. No one advised me to get this one this time, but it sure has been handy getting out of bed and off the can and all those good things. So right now, I'm trying to make a decision on whether or not I will go back to British Columbia with my parents to finish off my recovery. It's a tricky situation because I have to be back in Edmonton later this month for my follow-up and to get the staples removed. And while my dad is more than willing to drive Lucky out there for me with me in the back, because I can't imagine sitting in a proper car seat that entire time, I wouldn't want to put the burden on them to drive me back to Alberta as well. So it's either, that, and then hopefully I can drive before that date comes up, or I stay here and just keep doing what I'm doing. I don't know, little things to figure out. It is what it is, as they say. So yeah, this is just my life around the hotel, and we'll see what decision I make regarding the next step. This is by far one of the single best dishes you can get at the restaurant here in this hotel. One of the reasons I booked this hotel. Not that I'm a big food critic or connoisseur or anything like that. I'm sure there's other things on the menu that other people would enjoy vastly more, but this is the Indian taco. It is calling my name. So it's time to put this inside my body and hope it helps the healing process along. Had myself another shower with saran wrap, which really just means at the end of the day my entire midsection is remaining filthy. I had a long nap this afternoon. I tell you this, I don't know, all you want to do is lay down and sleep. But as soon as you get up, you can tell that you've just not done the worst thing to your body, because obviously your body needs to be resting, but man, everything just sort of seizes up and gets real sore. I cannot wait for the day when I can once again take anti-inflammatories. Just out for a walk around the hotel right now. Just finished having dinner with my little girl and my mom and my dad. They brought her over to the hotel. Her mom dropped her off with them when they were having coffee earlier today, and then she stayed here and she was able to go into the pool with her grandmother, which was super nice. And I was able to go into the pool area and I just did laps around the pool. This is actually the second time I've done the entire perimeter of the hotel today. It's honestly the only time I feel any sort of satisfying relief from the pain. It's gotten so intense today. I think that's because I actually had 2 sit-down meals, well, breakfast and dinner, and it gets so excruciatingly unbearable during those periods of sitting in that position. I can barely stand up after. The pain's been fluctuating into my groin and my hips, and it's just not only uncomfortable, a little worrisome, I don't know. But the cherry on top of that cake is that I just went to extend my stay here for another 4 days because I decided I can't do that trip to BC. That would not be a smart thing to do right now. And they are completely booked up on Wednesday. Middle of the week in October. Riddle me that, Batman. So I was able to extend it 1 more day, and then I gotta schlep everything out of the hotel into Lucky and find another one to stay at. So that's fun. The walk's also helping keep my mind off that a little bit. And I told myself I'm gonna be passing Lucky. I've forgotten it the other multiple times I've been down here today. To the van, I need garbage bags. So we gotta get that done. Oh, what a time to be alive. And I hate that I'm relying on this thing so much. Stop that. Such a crutch. Literally. Oh, thank you, sir. There weren't any other places for you to park. I can see it's very full here. Unbelievable. Shouldn't need any more than that, since I can't stay here. And I know that's not the hotel's fault. That's good for them that they're full up. But that is where my pain has gotten me to. I'm very snippy, I'm very grumpy, which is really frustrating when you are completely aware that that's par for the course. And you're still in a foul mood anyway. Oh, but I better not act happy because people just think I'm putting on a show. If you think that, you can shut up. Hello, Penny. How are you? Oh yes, is it dinner time? Let's get some light in here. 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty then. Come here. There you go. Good girl. Get ready. Got to pack up your shit cap. We're out of here soon. And for those that are wondering why I would be getting my own garbage bags and bringing them up here, not just letting, you know, the room service people or maids or whatever. Well, we can't call them maids anymore. It's 2023. Oh, Well, I'm not just letting them take care of it. Well, because I don't like people in my shit. I'm way more spread out than I normally would be. But more importantly, because of Penny, the hotel requires like notice for when you want your room turned over, and you have to vacate the animal out of the room or have it quarantined or something. And I'll just put my own garbage in bags and leave it in the hallway. All right? It's way easier than going through those hoops. But that is what it is. I gotta roll with these punches. It's my fault for not booking ahead, but I honestly thought I'd be able to make it out to BC. That's fine. One more night, 2 more nights here. I will sleep this evening. So tonight, tomorrow night, and then the big truffle shuffle of 2023. But I just wanted to give a big thank you to Debbie F. and Dean Beauregard for sending me some birthday cards in the mail. Thank you very much for thinking of me. I appreciated that. This one especially from Dean. I mean, come on now. Have a fantastic birthday with a cute little high top beep beep on it. That was very thoughtful of you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And yeah, that's pretty much the state of things around here today. I am going to now, as I normally do, now that I have an eviction time, everybody just calm down. I'm probably gonna rest for a little bit, and then I'm gonna clean the room up and just get on top of that so it's not so overwhelming looking come the day. The nice thing about having an entire day tomorrow, I can do my walks down to Lucky and around the hotel, and on each one of those walks I can take some of the lighter items that I won't need consistently. And it's also nice because now I'll be able to look for a hotel that has laundry. Like this hotel again has laundry service where you can put it in a bag and request what you're getting done, and then it costs what looks like to be far too much money to have laundry done. There are plenty of hotels that have laundry machines for like $3 a load. So hopefully something like that is available. And yeah, we're just gonna roll with those punches. For now though, I'm definitely gonna go get vertical. No, I'm not. Although vertical feels pretty good. I'm going to get horizontal on top of my ice pad. All right, bye-bye. Day 4,972 of my captivity. Just kidding. Tonight will be my 5th night in this hotel, and then I move tomorrow. I tested something last night. I didn't take any of the Percocets that were prescribed to me because it didn't feel like they were doing anything for my pain at all. But turns out I had one of the worst sleeps yet. Night sweats, very uncomfortable, up at 3, fell back asleep around 5. So talked to my dad about it, and my mom and dad actually just took off back for BC today. Thank you to them for being here in the capacity that they were. I greatly appreciate that. But through talking with him, kind of like decided, well, maybe they actually are doing something for me, just not what I expected them to do, which was to take away the pain completely. Maybe there is nothing that can completely take away the pain, so. It's been almost a week. I started taking some anti-inflammatories today as well. Just had one so far, and let me tell you, that cocktail definitely makes a difference. I'm able to get up on my own a lot easier now, which is nice, because getting out of bed this morning, I was considering filming it, and then I was like, we don't need to put that out there, because it looks horrible. I imagine it looks horrible. It feels horrible. When I'm in that much pain, I'm just struggling and my arms are shaking, and I'm forcing myself just to try to make like little movements, like to turn over and stuff to get out of the bed. But now that I've taken this anti-inflammatory, it seems like it's working quite nicely. So I'm gonna go for a little walk right now down to Lucky, take a few things down there just so it's not so overwhelming tomorrow when we have to make the actual move. And I'm just going to sort of keep on keeping on. Might give Amber a call later today, see if I'm feeling up to actually going out for a while and walking around. I don't want to push myself. Got to try to be smart about this. And that being said, even though the anti-inflammatories are doing their job, I don't want to get cocky and overexert myself. That would be a no-no. Bad idea. Okay. First things I brought down, Brooklyn's little travel suitcase with her toys and stuff in it. She won't be coming back to see me in this hotel. So that was number one. And then a bag full of odds and ends that I don't need up there right now. I took out my vitamins for tomorrow, so I got all of those bottles in here, plus some Epsom salt, vinegar, and just mix and next. There, that's trip number one. All right. Newest update. Anti-inflammatory is definitely worn off. I didn't take any this afternoon, just being cautious with adding that into the mixture. Discomfort is back, to be sure, but I was able to get out of the hotel for a little bit with the help of my friend Amber. Stopped at the mailbox and I was able to fill a prescription for those anti-inflammatories that I need. And then I took her out for dinner to say thank you for driving me around to get this stuff. There were a couple packages in my mailbox, which I was surprised to see, and an order I placed with Dixon came in. But anyways, so yeah, we'll crack these open and see who they're from. And then I am going to re-up the anti-inflammatories and get flat on my back because, while it was a nice day to discover that these help, I'm tired. So I don't have a knife. All of my weaponry is in the van. Keys. Keys? Yes. Or Kia. There we go. Let's see what we got. Ooh, what is this? Oh, somebody's trying to fatten me up. So it's charming. Mini Coffee Crisp bars from Francis, along with some coffee pods. Thank you very much, my dear. That gives me good reason to schlep this down to the van tonight as well, and that will be trip number 2 in preparation for the move tomorrow. Thank you, my dear. I like treats. Who doesn't like treats? That's why they're called treats. Oh, this one's all wrapped up. Thank you, Amazon. This is from Just Cam and his Jeep. Oh, wow, that's large and in charge. What's in here? Yeah. Hello. Oh, there we go. And, well, that's weird. Well, thank you very much, Cam. It's a house coat. I didn't see that leave my list. That's very kind of you, sir. Ooh. Let's get out of this Dixon and into this fluffy house coat. Words I never thought I'd hear myself say. And then sometimes your kid calls you before you can do the next funny shot, which was going to be me putting on the house coat and just being silly, but I miss my kid so much. And I just saw her yesterday. I hate not being able to pick her up and have our normal days right now. It's moments like this where it's just like, why did I do this? I feel so much worse now than I did when I went in for the surgery. And I know that's just a silly way to think because it'll all be fine in the end, but I'm going to leave this here and not end this segment on a joke because I need to just go and process this. So that's what's happening in my neck of the woods. You like moving around, don't you? Shot to shot to shot. Well, here we are. We're in our new temporary home. It's a Super 8. It's, as you can see from that shot, motel style, which is actually a lot more handy. Yeah, it's a bit of a downgrade in terms of the suite. No, you can't run away outside. It's wet out there, darling. But with the house being that close, it's a lot more convenient for obvious reasons. My friend helped me move today and get everything here, so huge thanks to her. I just put her in an Uber on my account and sent her back to grab her van, so it's not staying at the casino any longer than it needs to. And yeah, we are all sort of hunkered down here now. Did some grocery shopping, got the fridge stocked full, got the beautiful pussy with us as always. Still a few things to get put away so it's not so clustery in here. It's an interesting layout here. We've got a sink here, obviously. Hi, how are you? Which is the only sink a place has, and then you come around the corner here, and this is the washroom, and it's just a very small washroom. But the walkout is nice. I thought I would be a little bit more edgy about a walkout like that, but I'm not. Convenience. So my pain today has been, I want better, definitely better, but I was doing a lot of walking around today, which is, as I've been told, is a good thing. That's my only form of physical therapy right now. Today is actually 1 official week since my surgery, so I wish the pain was a little less than it is, but beggars can't be choosers, and it's going to be a focus on rest tonight and tomorrow after all of the mumbo jumbo today. So I've got 5 nights here, and then I have to go get an x-ray on Monday, and then back up to Edmonton that afternoon for the follow-up appointment on the Tuesday. So that's kind of where we're at right now, and we're just hanging out, doing our best. Now you're back on this bed, eh? Hi. I know, you're a world traveler of Calgary hotels. She was very cute back in Lucky today for the brief little bit we were in there. Jumped right up on the dash, as she do, like she hadn't missed a beat. And why would she? So yeah, that's all it's going to be today. I got the cooler full of ice. Like an idiot, I forgot to get it at the grocery store where it would have been a lot cheaper. But got the White Rock cooler over here full of ice. Well, I could have gotten away with 1 more bag. And that's not for what you might think it's for. It's actually for the ice machine for my back, which is probably what I'm going to hook up right now and just sort of be. So that's that plan for now. All right, that was the first night in this new hotel. I will say this bed, and I assume the second bed, they are nicer than the ones in the last hotel. The width being less makes it easier to get on and off of the bed. Although I guess I could have just hugged the edge at the other hotel. Either way, they're also firmer, the mattresses, which I think is a huge plus. So that was good. Pretty disturbed sleep throughout the night still, unfortunately. But I was able to get myself back to sleep earlier in the morning. I actually ended up sleeping almost basically through the breakfast that they have here. They do have a complimentary breakfast, so maybe we'll have to check that out tomorrow. I'm not doing coffee right now. The coffee machine that actually came with the room was here on this table. That's catnip, not weed. And it's these little baggies of coffee, so I don't think I'm going to use these. So I just moved the whole darn thing up here to the top of the closet. It could live there while I am occupying this room. And I'd love to have myself a bowl of cereal. However, I don't have a bowl in here, but that's why it's very beneficial to have Lucky right outside the door. Also, to go back and finish that thought about coffee, I'm glad I have these coffee monsters. Salted caramel. Caramel. Combination of drugs and hopefully the amount of time that I've actually been healing, since it's well over a week now, are definitely working. I seem to be getting up out of chairs and off the bed a little bit easier. It's definitely worse near the end of the day after I've been moving around a lot. So I would love to be able to get down to that market that I've been going to recently to exchange my milk bottles for some more milk and pick up a few things. But today's the first day that they are open, which means they're open tomorrow. So I think I'm going to try to force myself to just be smart today and just lay low and not strain myself. Do little bits of walks around the compound outside the compound. The hotel plot of land. All right, so let's get some light in here. I'm gonna need my slippers. There's one. There's two. Don't forget a key to get back into the room. And a key to open up. Lucky. All right, let's see what's going on outside. Ooh. Oh, wow, it's wet out here. Should put on my proper shoes. Yikes. Oh, whoops. My window blocker Velcro strap is sticking out. let's fix that, shall we? How embarrassing. Lock. Unlock. I said I don't have a bowl. Which is true. I also don't have a spoon. Now, can I kneel into Lucky here? Yeah. All right. Oh, let's turn on the lights. My goodness gracious. It's chilly in here. I may have to run my diesel heater a bit so my Life Pull 4 battery doesn't, I don't know, commit suicide. Is that a thing that those batteries do in the cold? I don't know. Gotta get a bowl from within the cupboard and the Spider-Man decorations that are still up. There we go. Bowl. And let's just bring in the whole damn roll of utensils. There we go. Hey, Penny. Good morning. Little Lucky welcome mat here. Making this room feel as homey as we can, right? As homey as we can? It's not for you, you silly. Yeah. I know. You were the reason I had to get up out of bed. I had to feed you, didn't I? Yeah, good girl. And now it's my turn to eat. Yeah, see, it's nice that I can get up that easy. Just don't get cocky. All right, cereal was delicious. Just what I needed. I love the irony of eating a sugary cereal from some big manufacturing company with quality milk from a farmer's market. I find that hilarious. Now, I'm going to attempt to put on my socks and go for a little bit of a walk around the neighborhood and show you why it's a little bit nicer to be here. It's louder for sure, but since I'm so centralized, there's lots of stuff around here. Should I get the motivation to go to any of these places. But I gotta get a little bit of a walk in, but first, socks. My Everest. This has still been the biggest challenge so far. I can get my nice comfy, like stretchy pants on easy because I can kind of bend my feet up and hook my toes into the waistband of the pants and I can pull them up that way. But socks, how they tell you they want you to do it, you're supposed to bring your foot up onto the opposite knee. I don't want to strain myself too much and undo all of the nice progress I've made. There, that's not so bad, okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. That was a lot easier than yesterday. But for some reason, the opposite foot, oh no, is that easier or more difficult? Hard to tell. It all sucks. Okay, there we go. Ha ha! Not too bad. Now, definitely gonna need a flannel. As funny as it would be walking around with my house coat in the neighborhood. Okay. What would be really funny is if I brought all of my flannels and put them in this closet. I think I would need a few more hangers. How about the Abilene? That seems like a good choice. There. Oh. Perfect. Now we won't be chilly when we're walking around the street. I'll be back for you later. Wow, look at that. That shirt hangs way out even below the flannel. Oh wait, maybe I didn't mention it yet. Maybe I only mentioned it on my Patreon, but I ordered a couple 3XL t-shirts from Dixon just so I would have like that extra room, that bagginess to the clothing, which is really nice and cozy feeling. And man, yeah, 3X, from 2X to 3X, that is a jump. But that's the size of the t-shirt that I'm wearing underneath. The Dixon itself is only 2XL, but I think this is a good layering sort of situation. All right, now proper shoes, which are still just those Skechers shoes that I got up at the West Edmonton Mall. There, yeah, you can, it's okay to lift your feet and then use your fingers as a shoehorn. Perfect. Make sure you have a key. Oh, what? I thought I just put one in there. Put on this pocket? Perfect. All right. Ready to attack the day. Maybe we'll just throw mild insults at it instead of attacking it. So yeah, this is just the Super 8 down here on Macleod Trail. What a bleak and gloomy day. This is a perfect day to stay inside. I'm just gonna do the simple loop back around to the front of the hotel and then back to my room. But yeah, lots of stuff to go check out. There's even a Lego, like a second-hand Lego store across the street, which could be cool. I think it's called Brick Bins or something. Also, since I ordered some new Dixons, I could get rid of some other ones. That again sounds like a future Matthew problem. Save that for tomorrow or even the next day. It's kind of handy though. It's weird that this is here. It's a weird location for a donation bin, but hey. We got the Cheesecake Cafe across the street, as well as a place called Stacked. It's a pancake house. Went there yesterday and never heard of it before. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Of course, everybody's favorite store. And this nice little complex in here. I guess if I was partaking, that would be beneficial, but I'm not. Pizza 73, shawarma. Whoa! That guy's auto lock is really loud. The Russian store, it's called Yummy Russian. I don't know, maybe we'll venture in there later, but I don't think so. Even more exciting, right next to Stacked, Mary Brown's Chicken, heck yes. And there's a Mexican restaurant across the way and a Dollarama. Like, it's just, this is a nice little spot. If the weather was nicer, maybe it'd be more pertinent to walk longer. But when you're making this face, because you're being pelted by mist, it's just a reason to get your butt back inside. Yeah, then just around here to the front of the hotel. There you go, this is the lobby. This is where the pool is, as well as the breakfast place. And more importantly, laundry. That last hotel didn't have do-it-yourself laundry, just laundry service. And we all know how I feel about other people putting their hands on my ginch. Ugh. So yeah, pool in there. If I get Brooklyn in the next day or two, might be nice to bring her down here. I still can't go into the pool though. Hashtag sad day. All right, it's loud out here. I'm just gonna finish my walk and get back into my room. Actually, I decided to come down here and check it out. It's in the basement. $3 for wash, $3 for dry. Perfect. Again, that sounds like a closer to the end of my stay sort of situation now. So yeah, you can get to these rooms all from inside where the front desk is. I imagine maybe there's a connecting point over there. Yeah, looks like there's a door right there. Then this side all has these exterior entrances. And that's where we are. We got super lucky right at the end. Which is funny because when I drove by here yesterday, I initially thought I'd be inside. When I saw that room and I was like, oh man, that would be perfect. And the universe said, yeah, all right. And when we came back, it was just like when the guy at the front desk discovered I had an animal, he said, oh, you didn't let us know. Which I said, I apologize. The website just said pet friendly, but apparently they want you to let them know, and it's $15 a night per animal. And they have specific rooms for animals because of allergens and all that stuff, which I guess is a good thing. And this just happened to be the first room that was clean, and Bob's your uncle. We're on the end, or in other words, the tip of the hotel. Okay. Hi, Penny. How's everything going in here? Looks to be about the same. You're doing a great job. Forget to take off the window covering. Probably easier to do when I'm standing. It has been pretty much, well, tomorrow will be 2 weeks since my surgery. I only had in this hotel reserved until today, so checkout's in about 2 hours, but I always like to be ahead of the game. Let's see how this coccyx pillow does. Well, it definitely raises me up. Does it help my back? I wonder if I can slide the seat forward a bit and then recline it a little. Hang on, my fridge is in the way. All right, it's loud out there. Okay, not terrible. This will be the first time I've driven since my surgery. I need to, well, get out of here. So everything's out of the hotel room and packed. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. I had to take a break in between. I guess that's to be expected, and I should have known better. Now I have to go over and get another x-ray. They needed an x-ray 1 to 2 days before the follow-up appointment, which is tomorrow back in Edmonton. And I'm a very, very stubborn man, and I want to see if I can do this. I'm very sweaty, I'm very gross, and it has been a time. It hasn't been easy. I've definitely had to force myself to just lay low, relax, don't drive, rely on friends and family. And that's not usually in my wheelhouse. But I'm very thankful for everybody who helped in this time, who made it possible for me to stay in these hotels so that I could recuperate. I was gonna say recover, and then I wanted to say recuperate, so it came out a little choppy. So right there, you're gonna see it. There she goes. We're in the city for sure. But thank you very much to everybody who helped me out during this time. I am greatly appreciative of you. And now, there's not much left to do, but see how far I can drive. Hopefully it's, all the way to Edmonton. Anyway, this has been a haul. Thank you very much for watching. This is what it's been like living the van life when you're recovering from back surgery. Obviously, you can't really be in the van. Although now that I've lived it, I think I could have done it a little bit more on this latter half of it. I also noticed that being in a bigger space, when you drop something in the bigger space, it's a lot harder to pick it up than it would be in the van. But it was still nice to have all of the sticks and bricks amenities while I was running at reduced capacity. I'm gonna leave this one here, everybody. Hopefully all goes according to plan. We shall find out in the next video. And until that one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. Remember, only dead fish go with the flow. Come on, Lucky.